Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, part 3. I entitled I entitled it Thank Ya. I am so happy that this reunion is over. This season is over. I don't know what's going to happen next season. I don't know when these ladies will be able to film again. I don't know what the Bravo executives and producers are looking to carry forward into next season. But this, what you got stirring up right now, this is not it. Y'all need some new, brand new people. Not Sheree, because Sheree ain't got no storyline. Phaedra doesn't have a storyline. If Phaedra ain't coming with Apollo and that new fiance, and we could see the mess that's right there, I don't want to see Phaedra back on the TV because I don't care about Phaedra in that Candy situation. That's long gone. Candy don't like Phaedra. They don't mess with each other. Moving on, but let's jump into this. Nene is gone. I knew Nene was going to come back at some point, but Nene did not come back at any part of this part 3 of the reunion. I feel like her not showing back up, forgive my nails. I know my girl Sonya is back in the shop. My appointment is Friday and I can't wait. So just forgive them until Friday. But anyway, Nene messed up by not coming back and doing her job. You already messed up by pulling that man's t-shirt last season. And I don't care what y'all say. You said contract negotiations, not getting paid, salary negotiations, whatever. Nene was put on probation for fighting that cameraman at the end of last season. I believe it did come out that she chipped a producer's tooth. That was never shown, but it was agreed upon from the ladies that it happened. At the end of the day, that's why Nene was putting on a little time out. You already weren't in enough episodes this season, and now you don't want to do the reunion. Nene, I hope whatever other streams of revenue you have put together that you built off of this platform, I hope they can sustain you, girl, because I don't see them needing to bring Nene back because I'm tired of seeing Nene versus Kenya, but whatever. Eva is up here talking about if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. The kitchen got too hot. And I'm like, Eva, shut the fuck up. Because Eva was an annoying gnat buzzing around this part of the reunion saying little shit that did not make any sense. Eva annoyed the hell out of me. I just want her to shut up. I told you last week, you couldn't sit down through the 5 minutes Andy gave you because your kitchen was too hot. So shut the fuck up about everybody else. Moving on. Kenya calls somebody garbage because they start showing flashbacks of when Portia dragged Kenya. I don't care. Putting hands on people ain't right, but sometimes it's necessary. I wasn't mad at Portia for that. I don't know who Kenya was calling garbage. I want to say she was talking about Nene, but she could have been talking about Portia too. Anyway, let's get into Kenya versus Cynthia. They start talking about all the things that Kenya kind of shaded Cynthia with this season. This whole segment, I started off not really caring about because Cynthia loves Kenya. She forgave Kenya. It's really nothing. I don't think anything Kenya can do that Cynthia won't be cool with. Like, I ain't gonna say she won't be cool with, but I think Cynthia is just so nonchalant and don't give a fuck. And I think she really just knows Kenya is about that bullshit when the cameras are on. So she doesn't really care. Moving on. They go back to the cookie lady. And I'm happy people are calling bullshit on Cynthia and this cookie lady. And Candy called it right. Cynthia, you were okay. You and Kenya knew what this cookie lady had to throw in Tanya's face. You inviting the cookie lady to Brooklyn's party, which was what, episode 1, episode 2? inviting this lady to the party without forewarning Tanya that the bullshit was coming is shady. You wanted to ambush Tanya at an event where there would be cameras. You wanted to sprinkle a little something to say you did it throughout the season. I ain't mad at you. Everybody here fighting for their place, because we already know the pay cuts are coming. So I ain't mad at you, Cynthia, but Candy called you out right, because you sitting up here talking about, but I would have been wrong if I didn't call Tanya. But Candy was like, did you call Tanya? You didn't tell Tanya until Toronto, till you really saw the fire that Kenya was getting ready to put gas on this fire. And you was like, I think I should tell Tanya what's going on. So I call bullshit. I'm happy Candy called you out. This part 3 Candy, I didn't see the alliance Candy. I saw Candy giving it to people when it was right for her to give it to, no matters whose side of the fence they were on. And that's the Candy that I like. I don't like alliance Candy. I like Candy who down for everybody. Bitch, that was bullshit. I don't care if you Kenya. I don't care if you Nene. I'm calling the bullshit. I appreciated that. Now here comes Eva talking about, girl, it was a joke. And I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Everybody has already admitted that that whole cookie lady situation was fucked up and it was not a joke. You so bad, so bad want to be in somebody's alliance, grasping on to Nene said your fucking plum, that you willing to backtrack and just say stupid shit just so you can look good to what? Kenya? Kenya could give a fuck less if you on the show. Kenya cares about her check. And you need to watch out, because if Nene, I have a feeling Nene might not be back. If Nene is not back next season, Kenya's whole storyline is to I'm saying the word wrong. To be a bitch to somebody. And if it ain't Nene, it might circle around and be you. Moving on. At the end of the day, Tanya didn't care about Cynthia inviting the cookie lady. She loves Cynthia. Moving on. Let's talk about that wine shade and grease. Kenya was shading her good girlfriend, Cynthia. Kenya did apologize. She said, I should have read my floating room and saw that Cynthia was starting to become uncomfortable while I was joking, and I should have let it go. I can see that. Like I said, when Kenya sees cameras, she sees action. She's here for the check. She knows if she's not stirring up the shit, doing the bullshit, what the fuck is she? Stop cursing so much. Stop cursing so much. What is Kenya doing there? Like, that's been Kenya's role since she's got on the show, and that's how she's twirled into being one of the main characters on the show without having to be on the show as long. And I feel like that's what's really pissing Nene off. Like, Nene she the queen, so she says. I don't think Nene or Kenya are the queen, but anyway, Nene is the queen of the show. She started the show. She introduced everybody to Andy, whatever. Nene doesn't like that she has had to have started the show to be at the level that she's at, and Kenya came in midway and is already on the same level. I think that's what Nene doesn't like. But Nene, I think, did she text somebody? Maybe she texted Portia and was like, put some respect on my name. And I was like, whatever, Nene. Now we get into Nene versus Kenya. I don't really want to get into this too much because it's very one-sided, because Nene is not there. This would have been Nene's opportunity to really tell Kenya what irked her, but in most of those scenarios, Nene was wrong. Like in the Toronto scenario, that whole snake gate bullshit and her not wanting to really say what was going on, Nene was wrong. And Kenya was taking up for her friend. In Greece, Yeah, Nene ain't spit at you, but she wanted to, and I was with Candy. If any kind of spit would have flew out her mouth, it would have been on and popping, and we all would have lost a job that day. Because I already know, I already said it. She couldn't have spit at Kenya because Candy was standing next to Kenya, and Candy don't play. Um, that Toronto situation, Nene was drunk. Nene did extend an olive branch, but it's so much back and forth going on, that whole Buffalo bullshit. I mean, I don't really... that was both of their fault. Like, Kenya could have played along and played nice for the sake of the trip and accepted Nene's olive branch, but I think after... And the way they edited that, that was wrong. Because Marlo was the one who said, I can't do that. When Candy said, can y'all not talk about her marriage? But anyway, and then that last situation at Candy's baby shower, that was totally Kenya's fault. That was totally Kenya's fault for walking her ass over there. So, Kenya and Nene arguing. If you the type of person that looks at reality TV for the drama and the arguments, not the fights, but the arguments, they make good TV. They both shade each other. It's at the point now where everyone, the little fun shade is gone. People are starting to hit below the belt, especially Nene and Kenya. Kenya just knows how to do it better. Sorry to say Nene, because all Nene got is skin and blow up booty or botch booty. Kenya knows how to do it in a slick way where you got to think about what she really saying about Nene ass. But now, I guess they talking about something, and Kenya wants everyone to be outraged. She was like, you all were outraged about this cookie lady. Where's the outrage about Nene spitting on me? And Nene didn't spit at you, but anyway. I'm like, bitch, I hate... I don't even want to go there. I already talked about Kenya provoking Nene. I don't give a damn what nobody says. When she got up out her seat at that baby shower to take her ass over there to talk to Shamia, you were provoking Nene. Eva is a dumb bitch. Eva says Kenya, when she walked over there to Shamia, was trying to get away from the argument. And I'm like, bitch, where? If you just argued with this bitch, walking up behind her in her blind spot, where you know sometimes any other off-camera situation, you walk up behind somebody where you can't see them, people gonna think you trying to sneak hit them. And that's not trying to get away from the argument. I'm with Nene, and if Nene would have turned around and pushed the bitch, be like, bitch, what you doing? Like, the only reason she ain't do it because the cameras was there. If you really had to settle something with Shamia and you was done arguing, you would have walked over there and said, Shamia, come here for a second. Shamia would have walked her ass over there, and you and Shamia could have settled whatever you was going to do over there on the other side of the table. But no, she was provoking Nene. Kenya knew what she was doing. This is Kenya's MO. Every time she argues with someone and someone walks away from her, she's done it to Phaedra. She follows up behind them until they get in their car and leave. She's done it to Portia many times, where Portia's like, I don't want to fight this bitch. Why are you following me? Why are you provoking me? Kenya does this shit all the time. So, miss me with that shit, Eva. Get out of Kenya's ass. Like I said before, you prune, it ain't up Kenya's ass. And the way you acting on this reunion, it ain't saving your little plum, like Nene said. Ben comes out. That is a cute little baby. I want to squish his cheeks. I love chubby cheek babies. Okay, here we go to Snakegate. I wrote a lot of notes. I don't know why I wrote so much shit down, because nothing Yovanna said at this moment I didn't believe shit she had to say. And I'm happy everybody got into her ass. Now, they started off the clip flashing it back to all the Snakegate flashbacks, And when Giovanna yells out, "Your man is the snake," that shit takes me out every time I hear it. I'm sorry, Portia. I love Portia. Portia is one of my favorites. I know a lot of people don't like Portia, but who cares? That shit was funny. Because I think at this point in time, Dennis hadn't apologized, or maybe Dennis just apologized. Like, I don't remember. But that shit took me out. Your man is the snake. That was the best thing Giovanna said. I wish she wouldn't have gotten involved in all this other bullshit. Because I think Giovanna could have brought a little spice to the show. But if it wasn't this, I gotta be on Nene team, or I gotta be on Kenya team bullshit, Giovanna, I think you probably could have saved your job. But moving on. Now, I don't like this. Everyone want to talk to Giovanna because now Giovanna want to not be friends with her girl Nene. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. Oh, you don't like so-and-so now? Well, I like you. I don't like that shit. Either you like a person or you don't. Who gives a fuck who they like or who they don't like? Moving on. We get to hear that Michael Sterling is Giovanna's attorney. Shout out to Michael Sterling for having a job. But let me tell you one thing. Eva, tell your husband. You see what Phaedra did? All her clients were castmates. And Phaedra lost all their shit. Every time somebody had a lawsuit on this show and Phaedra represented them, they lost that shit. Down to Sheree's child support, down to Candy getting her hit song with Kim. Don't get on this show losing case. Moving on from that. At the end of the day, Giovanna says she was lying. She said that Nene befriended her and they were cool, and she saw that she was starting to click with some of the girls, and Nene was like, I want to know if they talking shit about me. Okay. I think that's a friend thing to do, because if you're around me and you start talking shit around my best friend or one of my homegirls and I don't really know you like that, I'm going to be like, why you talking? One, I'm going to be like, why you talking about my best friend? And I'm going to tell my best friend what you said. So that comes without question. If we cool and I'm sitting in a scenario with somebody talking shit about you, you ain't even got to ask. Because I'm going to, especially if you cool with me. Now, if it's some just little work friend and I don't want to be in no mess, I ain't going to be in no mess. But if it's my best friend and one of my cool homegirls and you say something about them, I'm telling them you said it. And then she gonna say, Nene, no. This is why I think Giovanna was lying. Because Andy asked her, did Nene ask you to record other people? And she said yes. To me, if that was a true statement, you could have did this whole situation a long time ago. And why did Andy have to ask you? You could have just said it. I don't believe it. For another reason, because Giovanna is a grown-ass woman, and here she is on the reunion. I would never record anyone, and I was already uncomfortable with Nene asking me to bring back the information, and I told her I recorded Cynthia, but I really didn't. And I'm like, bitch, you a grown-ass woman. Number one, if it's against your character to make recordings, which in some states it's against the law, if that's against your character, as a grown-ass woman, I keep saying that, but you should be able to stand up to Nene, because I like, y'all watch Drag Race, I like what Heidi's grandmother said. The only two people you gotta be scared of is God and me. Who the fuck is Nene? If Heidi on RuPaul's Drag Race can go to Nicki Minaj and say, bitch, what's ugly about my face? Now, she ain't say bitch, but that was her tone. You could clearly go to Nene, who is Nene? Like, she ain't nobody to be scared of. Nene, I don't feel comfortable recording people. That's not what I do. That's not my camera. I ain't gonna record nothing. If somebody say something about you, they call you a bitch or something, I'll tell you. But I ain't gonna record nobody. And then you doubled down. You couldn't be woman enough to just say, no, you won't do that. You doubled down and lied and say, yeah, I did it. I don't believe it. I don't believe anything Yovanya is saying. I ain't even about to go through all these notes because at the end of the day, it just doesn't make any sense. Because I said it, you could go back and look at all my Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews. I've said it time and time again. I 100% believe Yovanya said she recorded Cynthia, which she admitted that she did. Nene heard that and ran with it for a storyline. And then Nene, as soon as she had the opportunity to throw you under the bus, when people start asking for the recording, she threw your ass under the bus. It doesn't make sense for you to say, I lied to Nene and told Nene I recorded Cynthia. Because one, Nene is a very irrational person. So if Nene put you up to recording Cynthia, the main thing Nene would want to hear is the tape. It's no way I can give, because I'm a supervisor, it's no way I can give somebody a job and say, I need you to run XYZ report for me. And then they say, all right, I did it. And then I don't ever see the damn report. Like, the first thing I'm going to say, okay, email it to me. Right, you ain't even got to tell me you did it. Just email me the report. You know, so it's no way someone can ask you to do a job for them and you just come back and say you did the job, but you never show them the evidence of it. And you just want me to believe Nene ran with you recorded Cynthia after she asked you to do it, but she never heard it. I believe you told it to Nene, trying to hold on to your prune, your raisinette, and Nene ran with it for a storyline. I 100% believe Nene ran with it for a storyline. I don't, any normal person, any normal rational person, and like I said, I don't think Nene is too rational, but any rational person, if they were like, girl, I heard Cynthia talking about you and I recorded it, they would have been like, girl, we'll play it. Let me hear what she had to say. And then I'm with Cynthia all along. Yes, I was talking shit about Nene. We were not friends. Who gives a fuck? Moving on. I wish Cynthia would have did this shit from the beginning. And I think the issue that Yovanya and Nene don't understand is the issue was never Cynthia talking shit on tape. Because I don't think Cynthia would have gave a damn. Like Nene said, you already did 8, 9, 10 interviews. Nene knew Cynthia was talking shit. I don't think that was the whole issue that the group had of a whole is it's a bitch out here recording us. Now, I don't know in Georgia if it's illegal or not to record without consent. In some states, you can't walk around recording people. You go to jail. But let's move on from that because I hate Snakegate. Eva was saying some now that Candy did get into Yovanya's ass, I was happy to see that side of Candy because Candy was like, girl, even if you wasn't recording us, you was on a mission for Nene. And I don't appreciate that because I already don't like I'm with Candy. I already don't like new. It's not that I don't like new people. It's already hard enough for me to open up to new people. And so I let you in the friend group and I open up to you. And you, even if you ain't recording, you in here snitching for Nene. And I don't believe all of that anyway, because if Nene's whole mission this season was to get recordings on people and to find out who talking shit and all this stuff, why go on the apology tour? Why start making up to people, making amends and all this stuff? If you, I definitely don't. I don't believe it because Yovanya was like, she told me to record everybody. And I'm like, everybody? Even Marlo? Even Tanya? Like, moving on. Now we at the end of the show. Oh, now at the end, Nene want to call Portia and be on speakerphone. And to me, I was with Candy a lot. I was with Candy a lot this episode. Candy, come back. Come back, Candy. This the Candy I want to see. I'm like, Candy is like, why the fuck are we listening to Nene and Portia have a conversation, because whatever speakerphone her phone was on, I guess the microphone couldn't pick it up, or maybe they muted Nene. I don't know. But I'm with them the whole time, like, why the fuck she gotta be on speakerphone? Whatever she gotta say, she can lift up that laptop. What she do, take her clothes off? Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't send no receipts to Portia. We don't want to hear it. If you can't lift up your laptop and read your own receipts, let the shit go. Let the shit go. We don't believe Yvonne no way. We don't believe the bitch no way. What's making people starting to believe her is what Cynthia said. Like, why is Nene not here to defend herself? Like, why are you scared of this bullshit Yvonne talking about if it ain't true? And the more you trying to send receipts to deflect and want to do these stunts talking on speakerphone and all this shit, just pull up your laptop. I don't believe Yvonne no way. And y'all gave Portia too much time to sit there and talk to Nene on the telephone. This could have been 2 parts. Yvonne did not even have to come explain this. To me, this just made Yvonne look worse. But moving on, let's say goodbye to everybody. Eva's first. Bye, Eva. Don't bring Eva back. I don't even need to see Eva back as a friend of the show. Eva annoyed me all part 3 episode. And she couldn't do her job neither. She got up and left on her segment as well. Kenya, bye Kenya. I know Kenya gonna be back because Kenya brings the drama. I am happy that she has her baby Brooklyn, and good luck on your marriage, girl. I don't know what's gonna happen. Y'all change y'all story every week. Portia, PJ is a cutie. Good luck with Dennis, girl. And keep pushing through with these looks. I'm tired of you, Portia, selling these bed sheets. Come through with some looks. I'm telling you, you got Candy over there doing candy coated cosmetics, and she can't even beat her face. Portia, get into the cosmetics, girl. That you can make some coins. Because moving on, Cynthia, whatever you do, if you come back to the show as a friend or whatever you come back as, or if you just stay out in LA with your man, I ain't gonna be mad with you because you kind of boring too. But just leave that wedding off of TV. I don't want to see it. Just post the wedding pictures on Instagram and I'll hit like. Candy, you keep being unforgettable, girl. I love you, Candy. At the end of the day, even when Candy ignores, why can't I say that word right? Annoys me. I love Candy. I've always loved Candy. She's probably one of the only ones that comes to the show with an original talent. She just won that Masked Singer. I ain't watched the shit, but I saw her unveil on Instagram because it's just not a show I watch. But congratulations, Candy. I can't wait until July 4th. Is it July 4th when the shot comes out? I want to see you do your thing. Moving on. Bye, Nene. Good luck, girl. Good luck getting a new contract. You the one who might be holding on to a plum next year, which is stunts. We'll see. At the very end, Kenya thanks everyone but Portia. And I'm like, shade. But Portia took it with stride. She's like, oh, I ain't getting no love. And then Candy was like, oh, I love you, Portia. I don't... Forget you and Kenya friendship. I don't care. Portia, do not ruin you and Candy's friendship with this Nene alliance. Matter of fact, next year, if Nene not there, you might need Candy. I'm just saying. Moving on. I don't know when we're going to be back for the Atlanta girls. I don't think it's going to be our usual time in the fall. But we shall see. Like, they just cleared my son and them to start football practice on June 1st. So maybe they might start shooting in June. I don't know. But I will see you all hopefully in a month, at the most 2 for Potomac. Because I'm ready to read Giselle. I'm ready to read Robin. I'm ready to read Candace. I can't wait to get into Potomac. So hopefully I will see you all soon for that. Subscribe so y'all can get up on the Potomac reviews. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Again, forgive my nails. See y'all later. Bye.